Okay, you've got two questions. The first is, Jane counted birds for 5 hours at a wildlife sanctuary. 19.8% of the birds were cardinals. Write this percent as a decimal and as a fraction. And your second one is, a map has a scale of 2 inches equals 5.6 miles. On the map, Medway is 3 3/4 inches from Norwood, and Norwood is 2.5 inches from Bar. How many miles is it from Medway to Bar? All right, so I'm going to show you how to do these. Hold on a second. All right, the first thing you're going to do is turn 19.8% into a decimal and a fraction. So 19.8%. If you want to turn that into a fraction, put it over 100. 19.8 over 100. However, you need to get rid of that decimal. So this is, move that decimal over. So this is 198. And that means you add another 0 to the 100. And if you break that down or reduce it, you can reduce 198 to 99 and 1000 to 500. So your fraction is 99 over 500 for 19.8%. And then if you want to turn this into a decimal, anytime you've got decimals, if you've got 1% to 9%, they are going to look like, oh man, I got a major shadow happening. They're going to look like 0.01, 0.02 on down to 9%. Then you get to 10% and it's 0.10. So right away, you know your percent here, you've got 19, it's going to be 1, 9, and 8. This is the percent, or excuse me, this is the decimal form of 19.8%. All right, now your second question is a mileage question. You've got 2 inches equals 5.6 miles. Then you are going to go 3 1/4 Medway to Norwood, then Norwood to Bar. And you can do this once or you can do it twice. I'm going to do it twice because they give you 2. So doing Medway to Norwood is 3 3/4 inches. This is basically a ratio. You know that 2 inches is to 5.6 miles as 3 3/4 inches, or 3.75 inches, is to unknown miles. So you're going to cross multiply. 2 times x is 2x equals 5.6 times 3.75. Use your calculator. 5.6. Come on, clear. Dang. Is 5.6 times 3.75 equals 21. And that gives you 2x equals 21. Separate the 2 and the variable by dividing by 2 on both sides. What you do on one side, you do on the other. 21 divided by 2 is 10.5. So that's the mileage between Medway and Norwood. And then your second one is Norwood to Bar. and that is 2.5. Do the exact same thing. You know that 2 inches is to 5.6 miles, as 2.5 inches, 2.5, is to unknown miles. You're going to do the exact same thing again. Cross multiply. 2x equals 2.5 to, whoops, 2.5 times 5.6 is 14. And you've got 2x equals 14. Divide out that 2 to isolate x. That cancels. Now you've got x equals 14 divided by 2 is 7. So 7 miles from Norwood to Barr. That means the total distance is 17.5 miles. You add those two together.